Well, I've been involved with protecting seals pretty well all my life. It's something that I've always wanted to do something about. Each year they take about 180,000 newborn harp seal pups. They're clubbed indiscriminately, taken in front of their mothers. It's a very inhumane slaughter. They use hack-a-picks clubs, and in many cases, because they're in a hurry to get as many seals as possible, they don't even bother to club the seals, and I've actually seen them skin a seal without clubbing them first. In 1979, we took the Sea Shepherd on her first expedition through 200 miles of ice floes to the scene of the seal hunt. The sealers said that we could never make it there without icebreakers, but we did make it there, and we succeeded in reaching over 1,000 seals, and in fact saved those 1,000 seals.
Paul Watson, being Canadian, feels very close to the issue of the seal hunt. He led the first seal campaign expeditions to the Gulf of St. Lawrence. When he founded Sea Shepherd, one of Sea Shepherd's first campaigns was to return to the ice floes of Canada. It's the single largest slaughter of a marine mammal, and therefore it warrants attention.
We were the first to bring a ship into the seal hunt in eastern Canada to physically oppose it. We sprayed baby seals with an indelible organic dye to destroy the commercial value of their pelts. We blocked sealing ships. So our job mainly has been to go in there and harass those sealers. Well, the most dangerous campaigns we've done have been against the Canadian seal hunt because the police are very prejudiced on the side of the sealers. The sealers are violent and angry, and so the only time we've ever actually been beaten was with our confrontations with the Canadian sealers. And we can't even defend ourselves without being charged with assault or a crime.
For me personally, the Canadian seal hunt is one of the most intense campaigns that I've been part of. I've been to the ice twice, in 2005 and in 2008. As with many issues that we see, that we fight against, the Canadian seal hunt was an issue that most people didn't know about. Everybody thought that sealing had ended in the 70s. So when the Canadian government revived the sealing industry, most people simply weren't aware of it. So by Sea Shepherd going into the areas and by again documenting it, people became yet again aware of the issues.
The only violation here is a crime against nature, the brutal murder of 270,000 baby harp seals. At times we're required to challenge the laws that are in place because they're unconstitutional. In the case of the Canadian seal hunt, there were draconian laws put in place to prevent people from actually documenting the brutality of the seal slaughter, and therefore it was important to challenge that.
Careful running.
A weekend drama on the high seas takes another turn today.
Paul Watson arrived in Nova Scotia as the seizure of the protest ship Farley Mowat was evolving into an international diplomatic incident.
The Moet was boarded Saturday by an RCMP tactical unit. The crew removed at gunpoint, accused of interfering with the seal hunt.
Observing the seal hunt is one thing, obstructing a seal hunt is something else. Paul Watson hasn't saved one solitary seal.
Seal products are now banned in the European Union. This means EU states must impose effective penalties for any breach of the ban.
It took decades and decades for Sea Shepherd to obtain that victory, to get the European Union to ban the importation of seal products. But through the dogged determination that Sea Shepherd represents, that endurance and that relentlessness, that victory became a reality.
We will continue to show the world what is going on, what is out there, what is wrong with the world. And because of that, people speak out against these atrocities. And because of that, the pressure on the government increases, and because of that, eventually it will stop.